Well, finding little treasures, you know, along the beach, like little shells and beautiful stuff like that, always a bit of a thrill. Am I right? Well, we're going to talk about finding treasures today in different places, maybe up in the attic, maybe in a drawer someplace, maybe at a sale that you go to see if you can find stuff that other people found. We're talking about estate jewelry and two new boutiques that just opened up in Colchester and Old Saybrook. Joining me now is Margie Sneidman of Becker's Diamonds and Fine Jewelry. We're going to talk about estate jewelry. Nice to have you here today.
Thank you.
Estate jewelry, first of all, what is that? What are we talking about?
It's simply pre-owned jewelry. Now, it can be old.
Used.
Pre-owned. Previously loved. Previously enjoyed.
I know,
That's why I'm a salesperson.
I know.
Sounds great. And you know,
pre-loved.
Pre-loved. Previously loved. And you know, it's beautiful things that people have come to sell. So we have 13 locations around the state where people can bring us jewelry. And most of it gets melted down, but very few rare special pieces like these can be resold.
Most jewelry gets melted down?
Indeed.
This I did not even know. I thought all jewelry just sort of stayed jewelry until it was tossed into a landfill.
No, unless it's very, very special, then we'll resell it.
Let's talk about some of the special stuff that we have here. Now, these are things that are going to be featured for sale now?
We have 6 locations outside of our flagship store, which is 35 years old in West Hartford. Our main store is an estate store as well as new jewelry.
Okay.
And we have 6 locations around the state where we sell pre-owned jewelry. The newest two are Old Saybrook and Colchester, which just opened up.
Okay.
So in any of those locations, you can find incredible values. Half the price of new jewelry, sometimes less than half the price of new jewelry.
And you know what, as much as we jested there about pre-loved and pre-owned jewelry, there's just something about jewelry that has some age on it that deepens it and richens it, like the crown jewels.
Yeah, we like to say you write your own story on it. They're great. It's a great way to have fashion-forward pieces that you can change out at a whim. You know, summer jewelry, you know, for very little cost, half the price of new.
Take us this direction.
Yeah, great on tan skin. I brought some an incredible Tiffany, actually, from the brand Tiffany sterling silver cuff, a white gold wide cuff. Incredible against tan skin. That's a gorgeous summer look. Some very rich jewel tones, amethyst rings surrounded by semi-precious gemstones. Unusual. That's a lot of times you find in the estate department really unusual stones. Green tourmaline. Now, in all of our locations, we have these great pieces. In West Hartford, in particular, we have boutique items like David Yurman, really incredible global designer brands at a significant savings.
Give me an idea of the savings. What would it be in new form, and what would it be?
A David Yurman piece that's $1,000 new is going to sell in our store for $600 or less. Okay. So it's 30, 40, 50% or more off.
Okay.
In non-designer brands, you can find even more significant savings.
Earrings
so
as well.
Again, great David Yurman pieces, iconic pieces in their collections. You're also going to find trends of styles of jewelry. Art Deco is a really hot trend right now, really hot style. Great, looks great with contemporary clothing. Art Deco, vintage Gatsby, think Gatsby inspired,
from the movie
inspired pieces indeed. Turquoise is a hot summer color. So we have some beautiful turquoise pieces in all of our locations. I brought 2 great pieces, and then for the shoreline, nautical or sea life inspired jewelry, turtles, frogs, like the 2 I brought today. So that's the thing about estate jewelry, is you'll find one of a kind, unique, really special pieces.
We also want to mention that you want to see people bringing their estate jewelry in for assessments to see if they can sell them to you.
Exactly.
Much like all the TV shows we see, Auntie's Roadshow, of course, the original, but all the other shows where people bring something. I found this up in my attic. Well, I won't know if it's worth something or not, and they have an expert talk them through it. Yeah. What are the chances that? I know it's a possible question to answer, but if somebody wants to go out and just kind of rooting around their late grandma's dressers and things like that to find what's in there, is there always a chance that you'll find something nice?
Oh, sure. We've had the glorious occasion to tell people they have really, really special things. Beautiful diamonds. I mean, we've written checks in our store up to $250,000 for a purchase that we made for a client.
All right, so you can. Well, I'm sorry, you just stopped me right in my tracks right there. You said $250,000.
$250,000, yes.
And then you sell it for $300,000.
Well,
a little profit for you. That's just the way the system works, you know. Hey, listen, beautiful stuff here. Thank you so much for coming in, Margie.